and like that's unfair. That's just really that's stupid. Like that's wholly stupid. Like if you needed like a certain like if you like remember God of War 3 when you had to make the bitch hold the crank.
Hmm.
All right, like if the game actually gave you the chance, like it lets you accidentally kill her. Like if it gave you the opportunity to accidentally kill her.
Hmm.
And like you couldn't complete the puzzle because you killed her. How would you know how to complete the puzzle? Like you would legit be stuck there for hellas, wondering what the fuck are you supposed to do. Like there's no way that you could possibly know. Oh well, I got to make her hold this thing. Like there's no way you could know. Okay, I don't know what kind of water this is because this water, I was able to clear that jump though. I don't like this water doesn't let toilet paper doesn't float in this water. So I don't know how I feel about that. I've said this like 1,000 times when it comes to games like Hotline Miami. Hotline Miami was perfect because it was hard, but you didn't have to dwell on your failures for too long until the second one because the second one was so just the second one wasn't fun. So it really did like it felt like you really were just like stuck thinking about how bad the game was for like God knows how long. But like in this game, like the restarts, it takes a good little minute to load, and then like on top of that, you're not immediately up on your feet and doing shit. Like the character has to like wake up and go through this whole fakakta animation. I was like, oh no, what was that a dream? Oh, I just took a nap here, and it's extremely not safe area. Yeah, this is like if anybody was to like ask my personal opinion on this, like play it. Fuck the DLC. Like, do not get the DLC. Like, if you want to know more, just look it up. Like, just look up the information, but do not pay for the DLC because out the gate they didn't have any more ideas. Like, and I hate. There was another game I played not long ago where it definitely felt like they had no ideas. Like they had nothing as far as like knowing what to do with the game. And so the DLC was just like completely fucking useless. Like it was just the stupidest shit. And I still haven't quite figured out exactly how I'm supposed to get this crank on the other side of the room. Like I'd imagine that what they want me to do is throw it down on this suitcase out here in the water. But are you shitting me? But every time I try to land it on the suitcase, it kind of like it. I don't know. I take it you don't remember how to do this, so you have like no.
I don't remember throwing a crank on a suitcase. I'll tell you that much.
That's not the question. The question is how do you do this?
I can load the game up and do it myself. That's the most I can do for figuring
It
out
it
what
won't do.
what you're
Like
talking
I'll have
about.
to wait like 30 minutes before you get there.
I mean, that's fine.
Just you can look up a YouTube video. At the very least, you can skip through that. Cause I don't know if I'm supposed to like make the water rise. Cause it looks like what I need to do is make the water rise, and I could easily put the thing. I don't fucking know. Like I genuinely don't know. I'll push this door open. I can't push this door open.
Is it the room with a suitcase?
Yes, that that would explain me throwing it on a suitcase. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck. I don't think I can
I'm
swim
pretty
with it.
sure. I'm pretty sure you lower the water, you take the crank down into the bottom, put it on the suitcase, and raise the water, and then throw it over. I haven't watched the video, so I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I think that's what it
Well, the
is.
problem is like I can't lower the water.
There should be a way to lower the water.
Yeah, I think that the crank is how you turn the water. Fuck. Like if anybody saw that before, he did not let me do that before. But yeah. Yep. This. Yep. This. It's definitely that. It's the game's officially garbage now. That's. I hate to tell you, son, but you fucked yourself. So when I went up to the button to press it, I held L2. Come on, just go up, go up, go up. You're like a garbage human being. I held R2. Yeah, I
I'm
held
very sorry
R2
you feel this way.
and he act like nah, he couldn't, huh?
So I'm very sorry you feel this way.
I didn't pay for it. I'm straight.
I mean, because I fully enjoyed the game. The only reason I would have not enjoyed the game is if I tried to get all the trophies.
No, I enjoyed the main game, but the DLC is garbage. Like it's hard.
I enjoyed the DLC more than the main game.
Nah, I can't justify this. Like this is, they didn't have any more ideas, and when you
I
have
didn't.
like,
I mean, I legit
it's
didn't
kind of
have
like
any
50
issues
Shades of
with it.
Grey. 50 Shades of Grey should have stopped at 50 Shades of Grey. Like it's when they started adding bullshit to it that the game got like the movie got fucking the movie franchise got dumb as fuck. Like I didn't read the books. Sue me. I was like, no, I didn't read the books. Oh, fuck it. I'll just hit the button again. Because again, I'm not like looking for 8 hours worth of game, like 1,000 hours of gameplay. If you can tell me a solid story and give me a good experience in an hour and a half, I'm good. Like I'm straight. Like don't feel the need to do more than that for whatever reason, because then you just end up fucking it up. Like trying to add something to the game that it doesn't need.
Because I mean, the only
Is
thing that
it?
I thought was different about the DLC than the main game was that the puzzles weren't as like clear.
Well, see, that's kind of
Which
the point, though.
that's
If
that's the
this was
point that
Little
I
Big
liked
Planet,
about it
that would be
though.
fine, because Little Big Planet doesn't really have an atmosphere. But the whole point of this, again, like I said earlier, when you create a game and the whole objective of the game is to make me feel unsettled, and then you put me in a situation where, like, one, that fuck, no, stop doing that. Like, are you? Can't. There we go. Like the whole point of me is the whole point of this is to feel weirded out and feel like it's supposed to feel gross. It's supposed to feel nasty. And when you put me in a room where I get stuck, and I'm now having to spend 30 minutes doing this thing, I'm no longer in that world of this like little dwarfy humanoid fuck. I am now a gamer trying to get past a puzzle, and that's not what I'm supposed. If that's what you want, then fine. But if that's not what you intended in the that was not your original mission statement, then you missed the mark, and that's what fucks it up. Like that's what completely like ruins the experience. It's like, is this
I
really
mean,
what
the
this?
only things I had trouble on were the very end parts where the granny is. Like, because there's this part where you have to drop a TV in water later. And I mean, that was the only part that I had trouble with, and that's because of physics things. Which I can fault the game for that. Like, I understand that that's the game's fault. And then there's the part at the very, very end of the game, of the third chapter, that was a little too much. But other than that, that's as much as that's the most negative thing I'd say about the DLC. But I can understand why you feel the way you feel.
Okay. If all of a sudden at the end of Infinity War, which is a movie I fucking loved, at the end of Infinity War, if all of a sudden Thanos used the glove to start like crushing random Avengers skulls, like grabbed their head and like and did this thing that would look like it belonged in a Saw movie, like that would fuck the movie up, like completely. Like it would, because it would. You went from this jaunty superhero movie, you know, that was like full of action and like family oriented, to like this gory mess at the very, very fucking end. And it's like, whoa, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying? It's like if in the Nutty Professor, fucking Sherman, you know, exploded. You know what I'm saying? Like Buddy Love, like accidentally fucking just blew the, like literally exploded, and like there was fucking like chunks of fat guy everywhere. It would it would just be awkward because you went through this entire film, and it's like, okay, we're having fun. Like that's the whole point of this, is laugh at the fat guy and we move on with our lives. Like that's the point. But then to switch the gear like the very end, it's I can't. It's just one of those things I won't
I
I
mean, but
won't
that's the
accept.
thing, though. For me, it doesn't stick out in my mind. Like, I don't even remember those puzzles because they didn't give me trouble. The only things that stick out in my mind are the things that actually caused me to have to be on them for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, well I've been on this
And
for at
that's,
least like 20, and like and again like for me like the reason I was stuck here is because when I went up to the fucking button to press it, he didn't press the button. Out of there. Like he stood in front of it, and if you see this, it fuck. Maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't. But he kind of does this thing where he shakes his head, like, "Nah, I can't do that now." I was like, "Okay." So the crank will. Am I in the water? Where am I? Okay. I was on it. I was on top of the platform. And again, I don't know if like is I don't know if the granny is supposed to be choking me or squeezing me when that happens, but I'm clearly above water and drowning. Like I don't know if anybody else is picking up on that, but I'm above water and drowning. Yeah, you see, she's not pulling me down. Like you can clearly see his legs and torso. Oh, I'm gonna try to get through this. I am. I am trying to get through this, but yeah, I'm not having fun anymore.
I will say, I can't even remember the second chapter for the DLC. Like, I remember the beginning because it has something that's in the main story, and that's all I remember from that.
Well, this is like again, like I said before, like when I
Because if you don't like this chapter, you're not going to like the third chapter at all. That's the worst one.
oh no, I don't plan on playing beyond this. Like, I'm not gonna finish it. Like, yeah, I'm only doing this like to finish out the week. I was like, and if I haven't gotten past this by the um in the next episode, like within 15 minutes of the, I'm pretty sure I can end it here because I see the TV, but I can't. Oh fuck! Are you serious? Okay, so let's. No, you don't. Fuck it, we're gonna end it here because I'm pretty sure I can end it short in the next one and just talk shit for like the next like 7 minutes after it's all said and done with, and I'm gonna talk a lot of shit. So, bye.